dustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the bars are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest way.
Yeah, sure. Send in my next client. Hello and welcome. Please sit down.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
That's okay. Have you ever been to a hypnotist before?
Oh, no, never.
So what brought you here today?
Well, my wife says that I've been sleepwalking a lot.
That's not usually the kind of thing I deal with, but I can put you under and we'll see what we can find.
Well, it isn't just that. She says that I talk in my sleep, too.
That's not that uncommon either.
Well, it gets worse.
It always does.
Yeah, she says that I'm always someone else when I sleepwalk, but when I lay back down, then I'm just me.
Well, I can see where that would be a disappointment for her.
Come again?
She probably won't.
I don't understand.
Oh, well, never mind. I've heard of this kind of thing before. It's called split personality apnea.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, well, it is really rare. What I'm going to do is get you to lay back in that chair and then just listen to this and get comfortable. And I want you to listen to the sound of my voice and only the sound of my voice.
Okay.
Look, part of listening is not talking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so follow the movement of my watch. You're hearing my voice and you're getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Can you hear me, Joe?
Well, yeah, I can hear you, but you aren't talking to Joe anymore.
My word, he wasn't making it up.
Making what up?
Having multiple personalities?
Well, now why do you have to go and say a thing like that?
Clearly you are a separate person altogether from Joe.
Well, I don't even know anyone named Joe. I mean, let's see, I know a Gene, and I know a Clark, and I know a Grace. I even know a special little guy named Harvey, but I don't know a Joe.
I got it. Harvey, let me guess. He's a giant rabbit.
I wouldn't say he's giant, but he's awfully tall.
You're Jimmy Stewart.
Well, yeah.
This is remarkable. I want to know who everybody else that's rattling around in that brain of yours. So, Joe, if you can hear me, I'm going to snap my fingers and Jimmy will be gone. Who am I speaking to now?
Well, now, I'm not sure what happened. I was standing in line to see a show, and I got dragged up here on stage.
The voice sounds familiar.
Well, it should. Now, since I'm here, I guess I should tell you a story. You see, Rochester and I went to a movie the other night. We had gone to see one of those X-rated shows, the ones you have to have an ID to get into. And we watched it, and, you know, I just couldn't believe my eyes. So I stayed to see it a second time.
Jack Benny.
Well, who else do you think it would be? Will Rogers?
Joe, if you're in there, I'm going to snap my fingers and Jack Benny will be gone.
Another farewell special. Rochester, see if we can book Bob Hope and if he can make the next show.
Now, who am I speaking to this time?
You're speaking to me.
Oh, no.
You sound just like my wife, Camille, when I asked for a second helping of the pot roast.
This can't be happening.
That's exactly what I say every time I look into the cupboard to find out we're out of Jell-O. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
You can't be Bill Cosby.
People say you can be whoever you want to be, but if that were true, I would have been somebody else.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, you see, I got you. I was just pretending. Rochester and I wrote this bit to fool you. Now, on with the show. Let's get our next guest out here, Mr. Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy, come on out. Well, it's good to meet you, Jack. Glad to be here on the show. We don't have a lot of time, Jimmy. We have another guest we have to get to. Mr. Gregory Peck. Gregory, come on out. Hello, Mr. Benny.
Jimmy, Joe, this is insane.
Now, Scout, you keep your mouth shut. The grown folks is talking. I'd like to talk about the new movie, Mr. Benny. It's called To Kill a Mockingbird. It's about me and the things I do. It's a pretty good film. You know, I was in a film once. It was called The Horn Blows at Midnight. It was a terrible film. Everybody hated it. You know, I was the star of the film, but I didn't even get top billing.
Joe, I'm going to snap my fingers and you're going to come back to me. Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, what the hell happened?
I think your wife is right.
What should I do?
First, I'd sell tickets.